On the news tonight, Governor Bassey Otu meet with security agencies to strengthen security and forestall violence during nationwide protest. Calabar residents heed to state governor's appeal and stakeholders' dialogue on dangers of embarking on nationwide protest. Plus, National Emergency Management Agency NEMA calls for stakeholders' engagement to combat flood. Details shortly. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news. I am Uduak Etam. The Cross River State Governor Bassey Otu has met with security agencies in the state to strengthen security and forestall violence during the nationwide protest. Briefing newsmen after the closed-door meeting, the Commissioner of Police Cross River State, Austin Grima, assures that the State Police Command is prepared to give protection to those ready to present their grievances within the ambit of the law and will resist any form of violence protest capable of jeopardizing public peace. Justina Etam reports.
In line with his primary mandate to safeguard lives and property, Governor Bassey Otu is strengthening synergy with security agencies to avert eruption of violence in the End Hardship and Hunger protest. The State Commissioner of Police advised members of the public to go about their legitimate duties and activities without fear, as modalities have been put in place to adequately protect the masses.
Peradventure, if anybody thinks he will come out for any protests, he should be sure that what is coming up to start will end up well. But if he's not going to end it up well, it's better he remains where he is, because even after the protest, we will still go after such people. And anybody who attempts to pick a pin, as he picks the pin, he will go with the pin. Go down with it, because we will not allow anything close to that.
National Police says security personnel have been deployed across the state to guarantee maximum safety as the nationwide protest commences.
The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps Cross River State Command says it has released over 800 personnel to ensure the protection of national assets and infrastructure ahead of the nationwide protest in the state. The State Commandant, NSCDC, Charles Brown, made this known while briefing personnel of NSCDC in the State Command on what is expected of them before, during, and after the planned nationwide protest. Maureen Leo Ajam has details.
Cross River State Commandant, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, going through memory lane, expressed dissatisfaction over the devastation caused by the NSAS protests in the state and country, and called on Nigerian youths, particularly those in Cross River State, to toe the line of peace and dialogue in what he described as peaceful protest. He, however, pledged the commitment of the command to synergize with other security agencies in the state to protect national assets and infrastructure as well as the citizenry.
If there is any way that you can shield this protest and then resolve to dialogue, the better for this nation. I wish to use this opportunity to appeal to our consciences, the youths and others, Cross-Riverian, that in any way the protest can be shaped to allow government, His Excellency Senator Prince Bassey Otu, to deliver to you the evidence of democracy which he promised and has started implementing through his mantra, the people's first government. I think you can give me a chance.
He also commended the Cross River State Governor, Senator Bassey Otu, for taking proactive measures to ensure there will be no breakdown of law and order during the period of the planned nationwide protest. In Calabar, Maureen Leo Ajom, NTA News.
Protests did not hold in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, on the first day. This may be connected to Governor Bassey Otu's appeal and dialogue with various stakeholders and statewide broadcast to residents on the dangers of embarking on the protest. Paul Ebel is standing by to give a situation report from the Wat Market.
This is Egerton Road at Wat Market, the central market here in Calabar, the Cross River State capital. And from all indications, we've gone round the town to observe the situation as it concerns the protests. Though there are few vehicular movements and human movements, but it shows that there is a relative calm and peaceful atmosphere here in Calabar. Although most of the filling stations and banks are closed. And initially, most of the shops and the markets were closed, but as the time runs out, because of the fear of the unknown, most people didn't come out initially, but as time is running by, the markets and other shops are bubbling now. The market is right now opened, and shops are beginning to open, and people are moving about. Commercial vehicles are moving, the private vehicles are moving, even the tricycle known as Keke Napep, they are also moving. And people are going about their lawful and their normal activities to ensure that they put food on the table for their family. So as it is in Cross River State, Calabar, the capital, there is no protest. People are not seen carrying placards moving from one end to the other. Rather, they are going about their lawful activities to ensure they put food on the table for their children. And from the Wat roundabout here in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, I am Paul Abel, NTA News.
We'll take a break for now and more news when we return. Stay with us.
This is Two Smile Hotel and Suite, giving you the best of hospitalities under a well-secured environment with reliable power supply. Come, savor the aura of royal treatment. Let's pamper you for a while with exotic drinks from our exquisite bar, continental and African dishes in our homely restaurant. Classy and spacious rooms ensuing lasting comfort. We've got the luxury hosting you and your guests in Queensley Conferencing. Truly an indelible impression. To Smile, exclusive access to unique experience.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. NTA Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at NTA Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at NTA Calabar Entertainment Ground. NTA Calabar, the station for the people.
Welcome back and thanks for being there. And now to the rest of the bulletin. Residents of Calabar are attributing the performance of the Cross River State Governor, Senator Basio II, and the desire not to repeat the horrible experience of the NSAS protest in 2020 as some of the reasons for the non-participation in the ongoing nationwide protest in Cross River State. They bared their minds to NTA News as correspondent Paul Abel again went round Calabar Metropolis to ascertain the compliance of the people to the protest.
Prior to the nationwide protest, the Cross River State Governor, Basio II, met with several youth bodies persuading them not to join the protest, as well as statewide broadcasts appealing to the people. It seems the persuasion is paying off, as residents in Calabar are not participating in the protest. On day one of the protest, security operatives are deployed to strategic locations and at critical government infrastructures, including NTA Calabar, with men of the NSCDC on ground. Although in the early hours of the day, markets, filling stations, banks, eateries were closed, with only few vehicles seen on the road, but the situation improved when the people realized there was calm, with no process in sight.
Like me, normally I do open 8 o'clock. Since 8 o'clock I was here. And behold, At least people are coming in, they are going out. There's no protest, there's nothing like protest. I can see everybody are moving freely. Vehicles, everybody are going to their ways. No distraction, nothing.
There is peace all around the city. I have not seen anyone protesting.
There's no protest. Even if there's protest, there's peace, because we think Cross River and we think of the welfare of the people.
Cross River State, we are not protesting. There's no problem here in Cross River State. Other states should learn from Cross River State. Our governor is a digital governor, a man that knows how to talk to his people.
They also give reasons for the development in the state.
As you can see, I am the owner of this shop. I have opened because the governor of Cross River State has promised us, even the citizen, that the state is going to be normalized, everything is going to come to normal. That is why. It's only that everybody that have been announced yesterday, the ring bell all over, that people should open.
They don't want the repeat of what happened during the NSAS, where they burned down most of the properties of government properties and individuals. So I thought that has taught us a lesson that we shouldn't go violent this time.
I only pray that God should help us in the state, that things should come down, maybe like fuel and other things. But the governor is doing his best. And our senators, everybody in Cross River State are doing their best.
This is a state where peace has come to stay. And going back to what we experienced during the NSAS, I think Cross Riverians are wiser and wiser. And we think Cross River.
The people are hopeful that the peaceful atmosphere will be maintained in order not to repeat the ugly incident of NSAS 2021. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
In response to the rising cost of food items in the country and the difficult economic situation faced by many families and households, the Cross River State government is poised to ensure the palliative distribution reaches every household in the state to cushion the effect, while preferring lasting solution to the food insecurity ravaging its citizens. The Commissioner for Environment, Moses Asogi, stated this in Abi local government area during the distribution of the palliative. Oba Hyacinth has details.
To cushion the hardship occasioned by rising costs of foodstuff and other basic necessities, the Cross River State government is reaching out to vulnerable persons in Abi local government area through distribution of 1,000 food items, including rice, beans, and gari. Stakeholders applaud the gesture.
This is absolutely to cushion the effect of the hardship in the land. This government is for the people. And when the economy is so biting, the hardship is untold on the people. It came all out to tell and address the commissioners, the House of Assembly members that are very close to the people, that this government, I am ready to address the hardship. As a leverage, how do you address the hardship? Federal government, in collaboration, in synergy with the state government, had given palliative like you have witnessed.
In a time like this, where there is global economic recession and there are various countries with their government, it takes only a sensitive government to understand that there should be some form of cushioning, on the part of the government as it will affect the citizens, that will provide some form of palliation while they look into or work modalities to provide a more permanent solution.
The palliative is shared among 10 wards in Abi LGA as beneficiaries appreciate the initiatives.
It is non-political, like you rightly said. We should take it back to our various council wards, ensure that everybody has a taste of what our governor, the people's governor, Prince Bassey Ededotu, has given to us.
I am happy. And equally, as I'm conveying this material, the palliative for my people, I am surely believe that my people will be very happy too. That for the now, that we are on recession, Imabana Ward 1 under Abi in Cross River State are receiving enough of palliative.
On the planned nationwide protest, the stakeholder called for caution and patience to enable government provide permanent solutions to inflation in the country.
We don't want to record a second effect of NSAS. We are sounding it as a warning to everybody that stay clear.
Many families are finding it difficult to afford basic food items, hence this measure being implemented in Abi is crucial. In Calabar, Oba Hysen, NTA News.
The Director General of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Zubaida Umar, has called on stakeholders in Cross River State to conduct aggressive enlightenment campaigns aimed at educating communities in flood-prone areas. This is in response to the devastating effect of flooding experienced in previous years, as the agency seeks to enhance community preparedness and resilience against such natural disasters. Oba Hysen reports that this was made known during a workshop held in Calabar with a theme, the Calling of 2024 Early Warning Strategy to the Grassroots Level for Effective and Efficient Early Actions.
Strategizing to mitigate the impact of flood in the country is a top priority for the federal government. Director General National Emergency Management Agency Zubaida Umar, represented by Demola Olusegun, an assistant director at the workshop, highlight the importance of effective and efficient early warning system as well as risk reduction strategies in flood-prone areas are critical strategies and initiatives that stakeholders must focus on, which include flood response strategy, identifying vulnerabilities in flood-prone areas, and collaboration by relevant agencies, among other issues, were discussed.
The importance of dust cleaning is for the early warning and for the effective and efficient management of the flood. We want all the states to be proactive on flood management, not to be reactive. There should be a good collaboration.
We want to make use of the town criers. We want to also make use of their community meetings whenever they organize one as their avenue to also sensitize them, because the truth of the matter remains that the government alone cannot handle flood.
Director General, State Emergency Management Agency James Annan and other participants underscored the importance of the workshop, especially in waste management system and other human activities.
This workshop today is very important in continuation of getting our people to be ready and getting set that what we are expecting in 2024 may be more than what we had in 2020. But as an agency, we've been able to reach out to our people in the states by sensitizing them about the expectations.
I want to thank the NEMA, the SEMA, who put this up, who is bringing this up to save a lot of lives.
The workshop is really timely. You know, right now you see flood has ravaged a lot of places, properties, have even killed a lot of people in so many areas. So this workshop is timely.
This workshop, participants averred, is a significant step towards strengthening disaster preparedness and response mechanism in flood-prone areas in the state by prioritizing early warning system, proper town planning, and community sensitization to minimize disaster impacts on citizens. In Calabar, Oba Hysen, NTA News.
That is it on our news tonight. Thanks for watching.